Hello everyone, it's Dale from the WebPub class again, and today we are going to talk about adding links to our HTML document, and also I'm going to talk about how to make the site look a little prettier with a couple of simple attributes you can add to the body tag. But first, let me show you how to add a link. So right here, I'm in my content, and you see that I'm a lecturer in the School of Journalism and Mass Communication at Texas State University in San Marcos. So this Texas State University right here, I would really like to link to Texas State. So how you do that is with an A tag. And so I'm going to open and close the A tag right there, but that's not all. You have to add an attribute, which is href, meaning this is the hypertext reference. So we're telling the browser, hey, we want it to go here. So again, every reference or every attribute then has a value. And as you can imagine, what goes in here is probably going to be the website that we want to send people to. It's always a good habit to copy and paste the URL from the site that you're wanting to go to, because if you try typing it in, you might make a mistake. So it's just best to copy and paste. Now you'll notice it included the entire URL. This is really important. Make sure you have an absolute URL here when you're trying to link out to someone else's site. And so we've ended the A tag right here, but the closing of the A tag is right here. So that means these three words, Texas State University, those are the words that are actually going to show up as the link in our document. So I'm going to go ahead and save. We're going to go to our document here, and we're going to refresh, and you're going to see now when I hover over Texas State University, it goes to the site. One little problem though, we're linking out to someone else's site and they left our site. So I'd like to change that. I would like them to stay on our site, but also be able to go to the Texas State site. So you can easily do that with an attribute here in the A tag, and that is target as the attribute, and then the value is going to be underscore blank. And I should have done quotes there. Target equals underscore blank. So I've added this attribute, and what this will do is it will open up this link inside a new tab. So I've refreshed and saved, and now when I open up Texas State University, it opens it up in a new tab, and my site is still there active. So you really want your links, when you're linking out to someone else's site, you want them to have that target underscore blank, so that you're keeping people on your site as well, so they don't completely leave along the way. And that's it. That's how you add a link. It's very easy. It's a very simple process. In the same video, I want to also talk about making this document a little prettier. You can see it's just a plain white background, plain black text. So sometimes you might want to spice that up a little bit. And how you would do that without adding a CSS, which we'll talk about later in the semester, you do have some options within the body tag. So if I want to change the background color, I would add an attribute of that, equals, and then the quotes, and you can really change this to anything you want to. That is within the standard colors, you can go ahead and write the color in. If you have a hex code for the exact shade of color, you can also look that up and add that here, and the browser will go ahead and read it. But let's just try something like red, and I'm going to go ahead and save that and refresh. So now you can see that's kind of hard on the eyes. I don't really like that. So let me try beige and see if that's any better. And I misspelled the word beige. I always do that. So let's save that. Okay, so that's a little bit better. I like that. I can also go in here and I can add an attribute for the text. So if I want the text to be a different color, say I wanted the text to be blue, we go ahead and save this, and now it changes all the text to be blue. I don't like that. The default is black, and that's fine with me, so I want to leave that text as black. Right here, you also see that the link is purple because I've already clicked on it. Otherwise, that link would be blue. Those are the default colors, but you can change those here in the body. So if you want to change the link color before you click on it, you would just do link equals, let's do red, and then once it's been visited, that becomes a v-link as a visited link, and let's do we'll do white there, And I'm going to save and refresh. So now you can see this is white. I wouldn't want to keep it that way because it looks horrible. But we've already clicked on that link, so that's why it's coming in white. If I go in here and add, let's see, I'm going to add a link to my website right here around my name. So I'm going to go in and add my href equals, and then I'll add the second quote mark. And then, as I mentioned earlier, it's always a good idea to copy and paste the URL from the page itself. So I've done that properly. So now I have saved, and let's go back to my file here. Again, it's showing up white because I've already gone to that link. Let's do something. This isn't absolutely correct, but let's just add this 4382S as a, let's say this was pretending to go to ESPN. And that one's pretty simple, so I'm just going to type it in. And let's save. And now you can see it's in red because I had yet to go there. So a couple of very simple ways to add a little bit of visual interest to your HTML document. Adding a link, incredibly important to your web pages and your websites, and being able to change the colors without the use of a style sheet, which again we'll talk about style sheets later in the semester. Next video we're going to cover how to do lists and tables.